Now live.
Good morning, everybody. We're not live? We are live.
We are live.
We are
Live.
live. Okay. Then I can say good morning, everybody. We are back with session, I have no idea, session something of the Stone's
26.
Whisper. 26.
26.
Holy smokes.
Yep.
Should get the story going here, shouldn't I? And we have been in we find ourselves in a little bit of a murder mystery today. So, Shauna, do you want to go ahead and give us the recap from last session? I know there's lots of names, and I do have that handout that I will
Hmm.
bring up for you guys here with all the names of the guests and the serving staff, because there's quite a few.
Beautiful. Yeah, I think there's a lot of names and a lot of conversations. I have like 3 pages of notes, 4, and that's all just
Mhm.
conversations and names. Um, but
That's
yeah,
what we did last session.
I mean, yeah, this group talk for a whole session. What?
What?
Um, yeah. So I believe we started with the group kind of reconvening after our side adventures and catching each other up on what went down. Um, And then, yeah, so tonight was the dinner party at where's the name?
Balethorn
What's,
Estate?
yes, that's the one. The Valethorn Estate. I knew it was Thorn something or other. Um, so yeah, we got ourselves ready to go there, making use of our new staff member, or Lynette, who gave Turnip and Eva crash courses in fancy dinners and how to kind of hold themselves in those spaces. Turnip even got a haircut, which was very exciting. Um, yeah, then I think we headed off to the Balethorn Estate. Um, we met just a lot of people. I don't think I need to go over all of them. They're on this note here, and that would take so much time. But we met a lot of people. I think the only one that's not on the note there is that there was a, a guard, a valet or something or whatever, who was Dalric, a Goliath that Hal recognized as another arena fighter, who kind of just showed us into the building. I make note of that because I know that Hal's going to want to fight him or something later. Uh,
Oh yeah, he's
yeah,
there
so.
under house staff
Oh,
number
is he?
3.
Okay. Well, then
Yeah.
never mind. Um, and I misspelled his name. I'm so sorry, Dalric.
He's
Um,
deeply offended.
I know. I'm done for now. Yeah, so we met a number of people, or rather, Eva and Turnip were brought around the party, being introduced to various people by Lady Valethorn. She introduced them to. Do I have to go over all the people? Should I do that? Anyway, they were introduced to a city judiciary, a harbor watch commander, some other religious folks, just a lot of powerful people kind of around the city. Some of which we were already familiar with from some kind of background stuff. For example, Eva was familiar with Brecca Stoneshade there, who is kind of a woman who married into the local thieves guild, and is a known figure by Eva for being like a sort of workers' rights figure in the criminal underground. So honestly, we love to see it. Um, Yeah, I wrote down so many conversations. Turnip schmoozed with a Quentin Darce, banker and moneylender, and then Cora recognized Thalis Bren, who is a songwriter and works for the local newspaper, who is sort of is a hound for a story and is very very good at what she does. Um, yeah, Turnip schmoozed with Quentin. Hal kind of stood off to the side playing bodyguard. I mean, is a bodyguard. It's the size of a wall, so that's all good. I think Cora had a conversation with Bellamy Tig, who was the squire to Thalis, and she kind of gained a fair amount of information from this guy who really could not keep his mouth shut. Um, Yeah, he was talking about, he was gossiping about some of the people here, saying that a woman in Rilandra is not actually a retired noblewoman, but is a retired spy and allegedly an assassin. He points out the professor who was there, Professor Enwin Talomir, and says that he's an expert in his field, but also not super great at controlling his own magic. And then he talked a little bit about the weird lights in the sky that the group had kind of heard about a few times now. But he and Thalis are looking into it, but not saying too much right now until they have kind of a story about it. Yeah, the group split up a bit. I think the three others remained in the room to have their dinner. How off decided the bodyguard didn't have any dinner. How tragic. And Cora headed off to the kitchen with the other staff. And yeah, there was more schmoozing, more chatting. God, lots of chatting. I'm scrolling through just pages of like, this is what was said. Chatting. People were just talking, and then I think we ended as the lights in the house went dim, and in the dining room it goes fully dark. And then there's kind of a commotion, a quiet scuffle. The lights come back up, and Sergeant Grum, who is there, who is a Flaming Fist officer, is dead and had a blade in him. And that's where we left off. There's someone dead and a room full of people who could have done it.
Excellent. Thank you. Good recap. That was a hard session to recap because we talked about a lot of stuff.
Oh my God, yeah.
I made a little dining room map. Let me put you on it here. I didn't make the map. I downloaded the map from the internet.
Unforgivable.
I
Wow.
know.
Using the resources that are available to you.
Crazy.
What a bougie dining room.
I know, right? It's amazing what's on the internet. So I have put everyone's names on the tokens. So I don't know if you've got your thing set up to hover over, or I currently have my hover over turned off so that I can see all the names at once. I don't know if you wish to do that or not, but they do all have names on. That will hopefully help with some of the confusion. And I tried to remember where we had people sitting because I know Turnip was sitting next to Quentin Darce.
I
took notes on who was sitting where.
I had Grum on my left side, actually, and Quentin to my right.
Grum on your left, and Quentin to your right.
The good professor would be. I imagine, or rather, I was picturing the professor would be across from me, like that, exactly.
Like that. Awesome. Okay, and Eva, I forget where you, because I know you had Rill next to you.
Yeah, Tarnis, Rolandra, and Brecca were the three around me.
Sorry, I'm getting like some background noise from, I think it's you, Chang.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh.
Yeah, I had Tarnis, Rolandra, and Brecca around me.
Brecca. I'm like, where's... That's a B, not a G. There we go.
Where is Tarnis? Oh, over there.
Kind of like that.
Okay.
All right, and then I just sort of put Hal and Derek off to the sides because they were sort of standing up against the wall, and I think that is our layout at dinner. Looks good to me. And so Thorn? Yes, the lights have gone dim.
Sorry, is that
There's
Dolric
a flicker.
Thorn?
And when the lights come back up, Quentin Darce is no more. He is lying with a knife in his back.
Wait, didn't you say it was Grum last week?
Oh,
yes, he did.
Yes, sorry, it's the sergeant. Because we moved the tokens, I'm all confused. Here we go. I'm a very visual person.
To confirm, is that Dolric Thorn there?
This is Derek Thorne, the
bodyguard.
Oh, right.
Bodyguard
The bodyguard to Rolandra. Right. Copy.
Yes.
I didn't see Dolric anywhere.
Dolric, the footman, has not made another appearance since you met him at the door.
Interesting. Okay.
I mean, Hal's going to jump into action because somebody has been stabbed. So he sprints forward and grabs Turnip, kind of like shields him. And while he does that, he's going to quickly scan the room to see if anybody's missing that he remembered seeing there before the lights went out. And he's checking hands. He's gonna look to see if anybody has bloody hands.
Okay. When you jump up, Derek does the same thing. He jumps up, he grabs Rill, and pushes her back up against the wall and stands with his blade out. He doesn't look panicked so much as ready. Hal, when you say you grab Turnip, do you like grab him and try and move him away from the table, or do you leave him where he is?
I was gonna probably grab like his shoulder and attempt to pull him up, but if he doesn't want to move, he's not gonna force him. But
Okay.
it's one of those like try to get behind me kind of deals.
Turnip, what do you do? How do you react?
I'll do it.
Okay, so you get up at when you feel the weight of Hal's hand on your shoulder, and you can go ahead and move yourself back against the wall a little bit further. What about you, Eva?
Eva probably when it went dark, she would have like slipped out of her chair and crouched.
Okay,
Like the just instant instinct is I can't see, I get low, I make myself small target.
awesome. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So, in terms of your dinner guest reactions here, did I forget Drosk? I forgot one of them. Magister Drosk.
Oh yeah.
Let me just get him a token. Oh my god. Anyway, Drosk doesn't really move. He is just sort of like sitting kind of like wide-eyed, staring, not really knowing what to do. Captain Marrow, the dwarven woman over here, she sort of like leaps out of her seat and draws her blade when she sees that Grum is lying with a blade in his back. Tarnus, the art broker, he has done the same thing as you, Eva. He's kind of like crouched low under the table kind of deal. And same thing, kind of as soon as the lights got dark. Sister Callan has she's got her hands open and there is some radiant energy sort of glowing in her hands. She seems ready for some kind of action. Professor Talamir is sort of like he hasn't really he's sort of saying like, oh, I wonder if there's something wrong with the candles. It's so odd that everything went out at the same time. And he's looking at the candelabra, completely oblivious to the fact that there is a dead man at the table. Brecca, the brewer slash thieves guild woman, she has leapt up out of her chair and back against the wall. She also has blades out. Rolandra has been dragged out of her chair by Derek, as I said, who is sort of got her back, and he's looking very calm and ready. She also, you see, she's sort of standing there, but you also get the feeling that she's quite, she's ready for action also. She doesn't have any blades out or anything like that, but you just see in her mannerisms, she seems to be tense. Quentin, the banker, he doesn't do anything until he sees the dead body, and then he crawls under the table. He's possibly the one who screamed. Thalis, down at the end of the table here, has sort of not really moved. But you do see she has also reached for something, but instead of a dagger, she's reached for an ink quill and piece of paper. Then, of course, Sergeant Grum is not doing much as he is lying face first in the table. Hal, you said you wanted to scan people's hands for signs of blood. Go ahead and give me a perception check, please.
That's pretty good for Hal.
That is good for Hal. You do not see any blood on anyone's hands. Here we go. This guy looks like he could be a magistrar. Let's bring this guy in. This is Elian Drosk. He looks fancy enough.
Eva would also be scanning the room for like signs of immediate threat.
Sure, go ahead and you could give me a perception check as well, please, Eva.
Okay, perception.
Nice. I mean, there are people with blades out, as you have seen. And there are definitely people who seem to be ready to leap into action should it be required. But you don't see anyone who is specifically attacking or anything like that. Everyone seems to be on high alert rather than like actively engaged in anything right now. You
Sure.
notice that everyone is kind of looking around. Lots of eyes are heading towards Rill. Lots of people are keeping their eyes on her more so than anyone else. You do notice that with your high perception check.
Okay.
Hal's gonna do Hal things. Can't put a body with a dagger in it in front of Hal without having Hal remove the dagger and attempt to use
Just
lay
then
on
the
hands.
guards come in and accuse Hal.
Yep. Yep. So Hal's gonna do Hal things. He's gonna pull the dagger out and try to use lay on hands to
Assuming there
attempt to heal
is
this
a
guy.
blade left in him and not just a wound.
Oh yeah, the blade's left in him.
Okay.
We went full clue, dagger in his back.
Okay.
So I will spend 1 point of lay on hands to attempt to heal this guy. I'm assuming it doesn't work, but it's what Hal would do. So
Yeah, so you pull out the dagger, Hal. And it's a bloody dagger now in your hand. When you try to lay on hands, it has no effect. You're right. You can do a medicine check if you'd like to figure out why that isn't working.
Oh yeah, sure. That's exactly right up Hal's alley. Let's see this.
Come on, Hal, you could do it. Oh,
Damn.
he's so
That's an amazing roll for Hal.
That is an amazing roll for Hal. Hal, this blade is coated in some kind of poison, and it seems to not allow recovery of health.
He's gonna do the full clue thing and just kind of like put the dagger on the table and go poison.
Okay. Can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
Sure.
Nice.
17.
Yeah, there's like a mixed in with the blood. You can see it. Of course, it's green. It's got to be green. It's poison, like a green slimy kind of substance. And you're careful enough with it when you when you pull it out and lay it on the table that you don't suffer any ill effects. When you say the word poison, Auril walks over and says, "Let me have a look." And she steps over here. Derek tries to pull her back. He's like, "Real, no. Can I get insight checks from everyone, please?" Okay. Maria, I'm going to send you a little whisper.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, my fingers are super slow to type today.
No problem.
And that didn't work. There we go.
Interesting. Yes. Okay.
Sorry, I just don't want the rest of you to know that because it's not something that she could share with you at this time. So Rule goes over, Derek sort of stands over her, and she looks at the dagger. She doesn't touch it, she just looks at it, and she sort of bends over and like wafts the like the air towards her nose, like she's trying to smell it, without touching anything, obviously. And she says, "Interesting, it is poison, you're correct. This is a particularly nefarious and difficult to acquire poison, to be quite honest. It is wyvern poison."
Through the psychic link, Hal just sends Cora a message saying, "Get in here, somebody's dead."
Oh shit! All right.
Awesome. Well, that's good timing. I was just about to move over to Cora. So, Cora, the lights don't go out where you are. There's no flickering. There's no nothing like that. So things are kind of going just as normal in the kitchens. You're sitting having this conversation. You're eating your meal, and then this voice comes in your head. How do you respond to that other than "oh shit"?
I think she's gonna turn to whoever she's talking to. She moved on from the conversation with Rimra, who was way
me.
too intense. I was trying to say hello and she got way too intense. It was weird. So I don't know who she's chatting to, doesn't matter, but she's just gonna stand up and be like, something's wrong. Bye. And just leave. She's gonna actually quickly, as she stands up and says something's wrong, she's gonna like scan everyone in here and see if anyone kind of reacts like they know or like they're shifty, or see if anyone in here is like slipped out without drawing attention.
Give me an insight and a perception check, please.
Okay. Insight and
Nice.
perception. Ugh.
Okay. So you don't notice anyone missing. Everyone seems to be. People have been sort of moving around. So you haven't been able to keep track of everyone specifically. But when you look right now, everyone is there who you would expect to be there. In terms of people's reactions, when you say something's wrong, people mostly just look confused. Like, what do you mean something's wrong? And Rimra grabs her monocle and holds it up to her eye and looks at you, kind of like giving you another up and down with that monocle again, that gosh darn monocle.
I swear, if that's looking under my clothes, we're gonna have words about this. I'm just gonna, in the most dramatic way I can say, I'm gonna look at the group and just say, "There's been a murder," and I'm gonna take off towards the kitchen.
Okay, awesome.
Towards the
Do you
dining
towards the
room, yeah.
dining room?
Yeah, sorry, towards the dining room.
Okay. You head towards the dining room. When you say murder, I think probably Rimra's right behind you. She's right behind you. I don't know that the rest of them would necessarily follow. I think they're confused. How do you know there's been a murder? What do you mean murder? There's like questions kind of follow you as you go out. But I mean, they want away from murder as well. They don't want to be involved in any of that. And so you find yourself, you can bring yourself into the room here.
Where's the entry? Does it matter?
I think it is at the bottom down here.
Okay.
Oh, there's lots of doors actually.
I'm gonna
You
make
can
sure to
enter
walk
any
in
door.
like hands up, clearly unarmed.
When you walk in, Derek says, "And who the hell's this?"
Hello, I'm with the O'Shaughnessy's. I was just in the kitchens. I heard a commotion.
Come in and stay put.
All right.
Tomas, what's your name again? Cora.
Whoever you are.
Maer.
Yeah, the mental chat. I'm gonna walk in and be like, "What? What the hell's happened? Who's dead? Oh shit!
Lights went
Oh
out.
shit!
Lights went dark for a couple of seconds. Then, when they came back up, this guy was dead.
Was it like
He-
naturally dark or magically dark? Could you see?
I mean, I guess Eva couldn't. I'm assuming Eva couldn't see anything with her dark vision.
No, you could not see anything with your dark vision. So that right alone says magical. Also, all the candles like dimmed, all the like
Okay.
that was just like someone blowing out the candles because they came back on again. So there was some kind of magic involved.
Sure, Eva will relay that.
I do. This is a little bit meta, but I can actually see in magical darkness.
Oh, cool.
But I'm assuming this has just been like seconds, and I would
Yeah, it was
and
really
I'm
fast.
just I was just distracted being playing my character.
And your eyes,
Meta.
took a second for your eyes to adjust.
Yeah.
Thanks for playing along.
I have dark vision, so I would have seen what happened.
Turnip's method.
I love it. All right, I've got Rimran here as well now. Yeah, so at this point, Rill is sort of she's looking at the knife and she kind of like she sort of looks up and she says, "This is wyvern poison is not easy to acquire. It's quite expensive to extract. Someone would have had to plan for this. This isn't something you just carry around with you." She sort of steps back out of the way a little bit.
Just in the group chat, I'm gonna drop. Probably shouldn't be doing a lot of speaking up here, but did he have anyone? Did he have any enemies? Did he have any known enemies here? Did he have problems with anyone here? Was he causing a problem?
He's the
Someone else has
captain
to
of
ask,
the
please.
watch. Everybody here hates him, probably.
Well, yes, but I'm looking for specific
there
people.
are
Someone ask. Can't be
A
me.
few people whose businesses are sub-board, shall we say, that might have been happy to see him go. But yeah, can I want to kind of scan some faces and see if I can see how people are reacting to his death, like if anyone is masking being upset, sort of thing.
Sure, go ahead and give me an insight check, please.
Okay.
I would also, now that I'm in the room, I would also like to look at the faces here, if that's all right.
Sure. And I forgot that you guys have your link up. So
Yes.
in this case, do you want me just to like share everything with the group? Because like you guys would be passing it along to each other via group chat, or
Yeah, it makes
do you want
sense
me to
to do that. Yeah.
whisper?
I mean, whispering and then allowing us to share it ourselves is kind of fun. So like,
Okay.
I'm a-okay with that.
All right. I will whisper then to you, Eva.
Hey,
Hell
22
yeah.
twins.
Awesome. And I will send you the same whisper, Cora.
Hell yeah. Someone's just wearing a t-shirt that says, "I murdered the sergeant," and all I got was this shitty t-shirt.
Yeah.
I think right now the only person Hal's interested in seeing their reaction is Lady Veilthorn. Like, how is she acting with somebody murdered in her house?
Since actually she's having a murder mystery party and didn't tell anyone.
Yeah, all
Like,
right.
if she's sitting back and relaxed in the chair, Hal's gonna be like, "All right, something's fucky."
Honestly, if it was her, let it be her. Good for her.
She is she's sort of sitting there with like her hands over her mouth. She looks quite shocked.
The cunning ruse hasn't even sent for Dulric yet.
It was the old lady.
It's always the old lady. Miss White.
Listen, if she set this whole thing up as an elaborate ruse to kill a guy, good for her. Let a woman have hobbies.
It's an elaborate ruse to out us as intelligent, competent heroes.
Mm.
I know, that's why I'm so hesitant. Like, I have so many.
Yeah, jokes on
I
her.
actually
It won't
happen
work.
to have a bunch of useful spells for this because I prepared spells for the interviews we did the other day and never unprepared them. So I have like Zone of Truth prepared. I've got I have Revivify. You want to just bring them back and ask? Hey man, who killed you?
Problem with that is you
I
stab
have
in the
that spell
back, so he
too.
probably doesn't even know.
Okay,
I don't have Speak with Dead prepared right now, but listen, let me go take a nap and we can crack this case wide open.
Let me go take a nap and we can get this sorted right out.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
stay right here. I'm gonna go find a nice bed. I'll be back.
Next thing, I would like to have a look at the blade and see if, like, the design of the blade tells me anything about where it came from or who would use it.
Sure, yeah. Do you touch it or do you
I will not be
just
touching it. I will not be
okay, you
touching it. I
just
heard the
sort of
word
lean over and look
poison.
at
I do not touch.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an investigation, please.
Yay.
Nice.
Nice. I will send you another little whisper.
Mm-hmm.
How long were the lights out?
Handful of
Like
seconds, I think.
seconds. Oh, sorry, that was in character.
It's okay. I sort of float in between. So you should probably be looking at people who are close. Like, was it long enough that anything could have gotten to him? Or was it like a split second and it had to be someone in the vicinity?
Maybe like 6 seconds at the most.
Oh, that's a whole turn of combat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna also
Okay.
drop in the group chat. Just super clear before I like do an invest. It was one of you, right?
Do I look like I'd use a blade like this?
Yeah, I haven't looked at it yet. I don't like this kind of. It's spooky.
This is an
I'm just-
elvish blade. It's elegant. It's designed to kill. This is an assassin's knife.
So
If I
you
was...
just answered your own question. It does look like something you would
So wait,
use.
I mean, yeah, sure. If I didn't have my own.
I was just true. I guess you've got blades made of imagination.
Hell's response is, he still has his head. It wasn't me.
That's true. And Turnip, yeah, he's not got his skull caved in, so it wasn't Turnip. Maybe it was me. No. I don't want to think that too loudly. What if anyone else in here can read minds? They're getting a lot of feedback right now.
I mean, out loud, I will say, perhaps we should inform the proper authorities to deal with such a matter.
Rill steps in quickly and says, I think that's a terrible idea. I think this is something we should take care of ourselves. It was obviously someone in this room. We can handle it. And once we know who it is, we can give them to the authorities. But I'm certain there are several of us here who would prefer not to have to speak to the watch. And at that point, Magister Drosk stands up and says, What are you implying? We should definitely go to the authorities. The watch will be fair, they will prosecute this, and we will make sure that the perpetrator of this crime is brought to justice.
Sorry, I couldn't
And
resist.
Captain Marrow says, you know bloody well that half of us in this room will get arrested if the watch comes in here. Don't pretend like they're all honest. And he sort of like puffs up again and he sort of walks over to her and he says, Listen, pirate. And she kind of like steps up to him. She's a lot shorter than he is, being a dwarf, but she's also got a hell of a presence to her. And she just like steps right up to him and she says, What do you want to say to me? And like they look about like they're about to get into fisticuffs. And Sister Callie and sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say hot. Good for her. We love a pirate.
Sister Callan sort of like steps in between them and says, "Now let's do this calmly. We certainly should engage the authorities, but perhaps not right at this moment. Why don't you just both take a moment, take a breath? No one wants to say anything they're going to regret later." And she sort of like grabs the Magistrar by the shoulder and sort of like leads him over here to sit down.
I'm going to drop in the group chat. I also have, listen, I do have a spell that could prevent anyone from lying.
I mean,
If that
maybe
would
we'll have
be.
to try.
I just want to make sure that it's something that we want to throw out there that we can do. It's like an uncommon spell. Honestly, I bet Sister Kaylin could do it as well, honestly.
I don't think anybody's going to agree to it here.
Well, they
is the
don't have to
problem.
agree to it. I could just very quietly do it. We could just line everyone up and say, listen, you're going to get a single question. Did you kill him? It's a yes or no. I will ask you nothing else about your life. I don't care about the details. I want to know who murdered someone in this room.
But we're the people in this room with the least authority in this room. We're the newbies. We can't make demands of anybody.
Oh, we
I
ain't
know.
nobody.
That's why I'm saying it in here. I could just also do it. It would be actually, you know, it'd be really funny. Now I
It
kind of really
runs-
want
Zona
to.
truth is static. Pretty sure, right?
I could just drop it in the center of the room, get everyone to gather around, and just. Boop.
Yeah, that's the problem. To get everybody to gather around.
We could all just say, everyone get together for a big group hug, and then I'll drop it on them.
Group hug.
We're all going through a lot of trauma. Everybody hug.
Eva gets up from the blade and walks over to Rimra, having spotted her like studying us with the monocle. Like, you see a lot with that.
Pardon me?
You see a lot with that.
Oh, yeah, I see many things, as do we all.
Yeah, I get the feeling you're seeing an awful lot more than you're saying, though.
Do you have a problem with me using something to aid in my eyesight?
Oh, she's ableist.
How fucking rude. I think that is doing more than just aiding in your eyesight. I'm just curious, that's all. No problem.
Brecca just comes over and she says, she's one of my staff, and don't worry, she can be trusted.
I mean, at the moment, I don't think anyone can be trusted.
Well, that's a very disheartening view to have on life. I realize there is a murderer in our midst, but Rimmer wasn't even in the room when it happened. So step back from my employee.
Sure. Eva's not been threatening at any point in this, body language-wise. Just curious.
No,
but
Brecca has.
yeah.
This is a strong reaction to
Interesting.
nothing really happening.
Sure. Interesting. She like moves back and leans against the table.
You see Rimmer and Brecca
in the group chat. Oh, darling, you might want to lean, as not befitting of a woman of your status.
I'm
just throwing out there, has no one interrogated the actual assassin in the room?
Haven't interrogated anyone as yet.
No, that's the thing. We don't really have the authority to, but I don't know.
No.
Get belligerent. Stop freaking out and asking
I'm seeing a double of
questions.
Rimra. I'm seeing a second Rimra there.
Oh.
Oh God! Kill her quickly.
That was actually just me. I was trying to paste in chat, and instead I pasted a token again. I was wondering where it went.
Lady Velthorn, whatever shall we do? We look to your guidance.
Well, I think that it is imperative that we discover who the murderer is in our midst.
Should I, in the group chat, should I suggest Zone of Truth and just get a quick preliminary who's really against it and who seems like they're all right with
Yeah.
it? 'Cause that would just give us a base hint.
Yeah, worth suggesting.
Right, 'cause you're right.
Maybe float it to her personally first and see if she voices it as like
Mhm.
her authority. And then in the open, Hal just calls over to Eva, my lady, to me, and just waves her over.
Mm-hmm.
I will very politely and like slowly, hands up to show like non-threatening, start to approach Lady Veilthorn and try to make eye contact like I have something to say to her. But like, I don't know. I feel like Cora's not very threatening appearing anyway, but try to look very non-threatening.
Yeah, Lady Velthorn, she is one of the people who knows who you really are, right? Or at least
Yeah.
knows that you're not who you pretend to be. So she's definitely probably more open to speaking with you than anyone else here. And she says, yes, my dear, what is it?
I sort of I just didn't want to suggest this to the room, but I have the magical capability to prevent anyone from being dishonest. We could float that to the group and see who's willing to step into sort of zone of truth to just see who's open to being honest, and that might give us a good preliminary hint.
That's an excellent idea. Yes. Attention, please, everyone. Attention. This lady here, yes, ding, 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 ding. She does. She tinks her wine glass as if she's giving a toast.
Incredible.
This lady here has a wonderful suggestion. She's capable of casting the Zone of Truth spell. I believe you are probably all familiar with it. So we'll be casting it here in the room, and everyone can step in and speak their truth. All you need to do is just say yes or no to "Did I kill Sergeant Grum?" And Eva and Hal, you're near Rill, and you just hear her say "hell no" kind of quietly under her breath. Brecca says, "Is that really a great idea?" Tarnus says, "I have no problem with a Zone of Truth spell." Thalos says, "I think it's a great idea. I'd love to ask a bunch of questions to y'all under that spell." And then Vess says, "Well, and that's exactly the problem. I'm not standing in a spell that makes me say the truth." And when Telomere says, "Oh, a Zone of Truth spell. Yes, that would be quite interesting. Yes, we should definitely cast that."
Perhaps later Valthorn shall leave the questioning to prevent anybody spilling more tea about themselves.
Thalos says, "I could help with the questioning." And Brecca says, "I'm not standing in a Zone of Truth with that woman." And Thalos, she comes up and says, "I'll help suggest questions to you, Lady Velthorn. This is what I do, after all."
There will be only one question asked by the lady of the house. I believe that would be the proper procedure.
And correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm using too many big words for Turnip.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but the spell doesn't actually force you to answer a question. So if another party does ask you a question you are not willing to answer, you may just remain mute.
Correct. Yes, you are compelled to be honest, but not to spill the truth. Also, if you try to resist the spell, I will know. And I will alert Lady Veilthorn. So please, if you all don't mind, and I'll give like a very polite bow. Just answer the one question. We don't need to interrogate too much. We just want to solve this immediate problem.
Thalos looks disappointed.
I'm gonna give her I'm gonna try to catch her and give her a look that like, I can help you with this later.
Lady Velthorn says, "All right, dear, go ahead then. Cast your spell."
And I cast hypnotic pet. No, I'm kidding.
Cast fireball.
I
Gotta do
cast
us any good.
confusion. Yeah. No, I
Jokes on
will
them, it's
pass.
actually trial by combat. Here we go.
Yeah, I cast Summon Greater Demon. Fight. No, I will. I cast Zone of Truth.
Okay, you cast Zone of Truth, and your spell like starts and then it stops.
Oh. Don't usually have performance issues. Something's blocking the magic.
Can I see if I spotted anyone like trying to counterspell that?
Sure.
Like,
I swear to God, if
think
someone's counterspelling me, I can keep casting this. I just don't want to.
I mean, it also hasn't cost you the spell slot if it's the new counterspell. So
That's true. Does it feel like the spell fizzled out, or like, do I still have that spell slot?
Yeah, Eva, you noticed Enwin say something and gesture with his hand.
Ooh. And
I will report to the rest of the group.
He's the gnomish historian that goes on about runes ad
oh, tell
nauseam.
him. Yeah, professor.
So do I still have that spell slot then?
Yes, new rules. I believe you do,
Yep.
right?
Yeah, new
So I would know
counterspell.
that
You
I was
get to make a save rather than actually losing the spell. It's
Oh, I don't know how it works.
counterspell 5e 24.
24,
They've made it so
counterspell.
much worse. I'm actually really annoyed with it. They have to make a
know.
Constitution save or lose the spell.
Oh, so I have to make a con save?
Here is the.
Okay, so I keep the spell slot, and I get to make a save against the spell.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That
And
is how
even
it
if
now
I
works.
fail, I keep the spell slot?
Yes.
God, that's awful. Okay, well, I'll make a con save.
Yeah.
Am I near Hal? No, I'm not.
Not close enough now.
Okay, con save. I am not very constituted. Fuck yeah.
However, a
better.
natural 20 says otherwise.
All right.
You're getting Zone of Truth, bitches.
So his counterspell doesn't work. So you find like there's like a little bit of a interference in your spell as you try to cast it. I apologize.
I'll
for
note
not
that in the
being
group chat.
super familiar with the new rules
The
here. I
new
should have
one's
looked that up.
stupid, so it's fair.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate it so much.
Yeah, it kind of ruins counterspell.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay.
It's just that you just delay the spell now because they keep the spell slot. So it's just you're just saying not now.
Yeah,
And,
and
like,
the other thing is like it costs you a spell slot.
Yep.
Yeah.
To just delay a
So
spell.
it
It
costs
doesn't cost them a spell slot. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
I don't
really
And
bad.
against high level enemies, con saves tend to be the highest of the lot of them. Like across the board, con saves are the highest saves for anything. So the chances of counterspell actually doing anything for your spell slot, very low.
Yeah, that's
And
disappointing.
you've got legendary resistances. Cool, you can't counterspell me.
Yeah.
Fuck. It's
Huh.
the worst. I would highly
Huh.
recommend for future we house rule back to the original one. But
We will definitely have to have a conversation about that. Yeah.
not that.
Okay,
any
but
of
I
us
will
are gonna
let in the
use
group
it, but
chat
still.
know. Just I think someone tried to counterspell me.
I think it was the historian.
Oh God, it's always the nerds.
Oh, it's up. Well, out of character.
Yep,
This is up. It's up now. Huh?
Yeah,
It
it's
is on
fine.
now.
So Zone of Truth is active. So if you could please each, take your turns. And Cora's gonna pretend like she's, of a lower status, speaking to people of higher status, even though she's allowed to bully all these motherfuckers.
Faster I prove my innocence, faster I go home. I'll step in
All right.
immediately.
I have a Zone of Truth template. Where do you want it to
Ooh.
be?
Yeah, just right there, like in the right kind of centered in front of Lady Veilthorn, so people can step in front of her and say their piece.
Kind of like there?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just throw that on the map layer for now.
Mm-hmm. So as they step in, I'll know if they have to make a charisma save. And I will know if they. All right. Does it still say that you would know? Yeah, you know whether each creature succeeds or fails at saving throw.
Yep.
Okay.
So I will nod every time. Okay, you're in the Zone of Truth, and I'll know if they fail or save. If our group fails, I will not say anything, and I'll say that in the group chat too. Like, if for some reason you want to resist, I will not speak up. But do let me know if you killed a man.
Nope, I didn't.
I don't believe you. It's not the of truth.
So, Turnip, you are the only one currently. Everyone sort of like leaps back from the zone of truth when it's cast. Magistar Elian Drosk sort of like snorts in disgust and he says, "There is one honest man in this room." And he steps forward. He purposefully fails his saving throw. He doesn't even try to resist your magic, Cora. And he looks at you and he says, "May I proceed?"
Yes, you are in the zone
Well,
of
hold
truth.
on. I stepped into the circle first. You wait your turn, Magister draws.
Very well. Go ahead, sir.
I will resist because I know Cora's a busybody.
Yeah, but I'm playing a very important role here. I 100% take
Nah.
it.
Oh no, I meet
No,
it. I meet it.
yeah, I have a low DC.
I meet it. I beat it.
Okay, but I will not speak up.
I will in the group chat say, you better ask me. You better ask me only the. You better only ask the one question.
I'm a professional nowadays.
I'm ready. I am ready, Lady Valthorn.
Very well. Mr. O'Shaughnessy, did you kill Sergeant Grum?
Hell no. I apologize for the language. No.
Mr. O'Shaughnessy, did you have Sergeant Grum killed?
Before tonight, I did not even know who this man was. No.
Thank you. You may step out of the zone of truth.
As quick as I can before Cora starts yapping.
Yeah, Cora looks disappointed, but
So, who you talking to?
yeah, so who's the guy you keep talking to? Where's your magic come from? What's going on?
Magistar Drosk steps in the circle and says, and as I said, Corey, he does not resist. You sense that the spell has taken him.
Mm-hmm.
Do you kind of indicate that to Lady Velthorn that he is?
Yes. All right. He's under the effects of zone of truth.
And Lady Velthorn says, Magistar Drosk, did you kill Sergeant Grum? And he says, I did not. And Magistar Drosk, did you have Sergeant Grum killed? I did not. Is there anything else you would like to ask me? I have nothing to hide.
Ooh, and he means it.
He does.
God, this guy is boring.
And she says, no, that will be sufficient. Thank you, Magistar.
You hear Cora say that in the group chat. God, that guy sucks. Nothing to hide. No.
And then Professor Talamir steps in. And as he does, a spell sort of like blasts out from him. And it is Dispel Magic.
Okay, rude.
And he says, I'm so sorry. That was an accident. I didn't mean to. That was an accident.
Check. Insight check all over that motherfucker.
All right, go ahead. Give me an insight check.
And because we're openly casting shit, I will cast guidance. Because I've missed it. My sweet baby. Oh my god, not 14.
You can nat 1 and she still gets a 14 and she's upset. I love it.
I would like to insight that as well. Like I was Eva was prepared to jump at him when he cast the when he dispelled the thing. So
yep.
Where the fuck's insight? I had it. There we go. Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Funny enough, I can
Okay.
that one a 14 as well.
Hmm.
I'm gonna send you both a whisper then, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I was taking away my spell slots for invisibility. How am I supposed to get into trouble later?
Mm. Okay.
There we go. Yeah,
no,
so he's sort of like saying, I'm so sorry. I didn't, it was an accident. When I get upset, magic just does funny things around me. It's not intended. I didn't kill him.
well, hold on. I can recast the spell. Please
Oh,
don't
good.
dispel this one. I'm not I'm not a well-practiced mage, so I can only do this a few
Eva
times.
would kind of glare him like she is glaring at him this entire time. Like, if you counterspell this, I'm going to fucking stab you. Like, not saying that out loud, but like her eyes are saying that to him.
I think
While
Hal
I will-
actually
watching him,
speaks up and just says, "Should you dispel this one, I will bind your hands."
Okay. Duly noted. Thank you.
Yeah, I gotta learn to spell magic if that's all it takes. And I will
Uh,
recast. Yes.
Professor, perhaps you should go back to where you were just before, within the
Within the
spell.
circle. Yes,
Yeah.
I shall do that. And he goes back within the circle, and once again, as soon as you cast a spell, there's a blast of magic, and it dissipates. I'm so
Okay.
sorry. Oh gods, I apologize. I don't know what is going on. I
I just look at Hal at that point, like, all right, you gotta go, you gotta tie him up.
Yep. Hal's going to go over and he's just going to probably take the simplest route, and he'll say, "Extend your hands in front of you."
he just like turns to Lady Valthorn. He's like, Lady Valthorn, you wouldn't uh, allow this brute to bind my hands at your dinner party? And she says, "Oh, it does seem excessive. Do we have to bind his hands? He is a guest. It seems rude."
Do we have him just go stand in the corner while I cast it?
Can I point out that murdering a guest is considered rude too?
That is true. I'm not entirely certain on the etiquette in these situations, to be honest. But
This
it
is
does
the
seem wrong
second time. This is the second time this has happened, my lady. I apologize for interrupting. That should arouse suspicion, even amongst our most dastardly of dinner guests. Surely.
It's true. It does seem a little. I mean, I know, with all due respect, Professor, you are not known for being able to control your magics particularly well, but it is interesting you cast the same spell twice. And he says, I just sometimes the magic just springs out of me. It's not something conscious that I do. I swear it, and I'll
Then,
step out of the way. I'll step back.
then perhaps we shall do it once more with your hands behind your back. Hal, please do not prevent that. Please prevent that man from leaving.
I shall not leave. Don't
Al,
worry.
sorry, Al.
Hal just is going to stand next to him. Anywhere he goes, Hal's going to follow.
Okay.
I apologize for taking the reins on this. I understand I am such a new person to the city and such a guest. However, it is quite unfortunate Sergeant Grum has perished, and I do wish to go home.
Oh yes, of course. No,
Not,
I
not
do
to not
appreciate
to
your
disrespect his
that.
loved ones or anything who will mourn his departure.
Of course. Yes. I'm sure he has loved ones. Oh, I
Yes,
didn't
of
think
course.
about that. Oh, someone's gonna have to tell his family. Oh
Yeah,
God, do I write them
perhaps,
a note? Do I send them an apology? I don't believe I ever
yes,
thought of this.
perhaps that might be the best course of action. Dear Cora, once more, and
All
hopefully
right.
the final time.
All right. I will use my fucking last third level or second level spell slot to once again cast Zone of Truth. And if everyone dispels this, they're getting bonked.
You cast Zone of Truth, and this time it stays in place.
All right. Should be
Everyone
good.
sort of like breathes a bit of a sigh of relief when it like lasts, but then is also like, oh, now we understand it.
It's just 2 questions.
Eva will step in, not choosing to resist.
Ooh, all right.
Do you indicate that she's safe to speak to, Cora?
Yep, I will say she is affected by Zone of Truth. You may question her. Well, she may be questioned. I don't want to talk to the lady and give her permission.
Lady O'Shaughnessy, did you kill Sergeant Grum?
I did not.
Lady O'Shaughnessy, did you have Sergeant Grum killed?
I did not. I didn't know him before today.
Excellent. Thank you so much. You may step away from the circle.
Thank you.
Even Cora looks a little bit like, oh, okay, good to know.
Like, oh, that's a relief. Everyone else is just sort of standing there. No one is volunteering to step forward.
Not wanting to step into the zone of truth sure makes you look guilty, shall I say? Eva says to like the room in general.
Quentin steps in and says, I don't like being under the effects of magic. It's icky.
Okay, my magic's cute and fun, so write that down.
Yes, but Quentin, the faster we do this, the faster we go home and forget about this whole ordeal.
Very
Put this
true.
whole ordeal behind us.
He steps into it. You can feel him trying to resist Cora, but he doesn't seem to be able to resist the spell.
All right, and then I will turn to the lady and say, all right, he is under the effects of the spell.
Quentin, my dear, did you kill Sergeant Grum? I did not. And did you have Sergeant Grum killed? I did not. Excellent. Thank you so much. You may step away from the circle. Now can I go home? I do not wish to stay here any longer.
Oh,
Lady
come by
Veltman.
me. Come by me, Quentin. We shall ride this out together.
Oh, very well. Surely there's someone else who can handle this mess.
Do not know it. You speak the truth.
Rill steps into the circle and says, I shall get this over with. And Cora, you feel her resisting, and she is able to resist your magics.
Then I will quietly let the lady know the spell has not taken effect on her.
Lady Voltham looks at you and says, well, what do I do then? Do I still question her?
Well, you can call it out that resisting makes you look guilty. She can, if she stays in the zone, she'll have to repeat the save in but a few seconds. So it's not over. But just know that resisting is kind of a sort of admission of some sort of guilt.
Rill, you seem to be resisting the spell, so I'm told. And Rill says, I can't help it. It's natural to resist something like this. Well, we can't question you unless you give in to the spell, my dear. And she says, I will not give in to the spell. I suppose my questioning will have to be set aside. I don't know what to do now. I mean, she did was we asked, but then she resisted. Does that mean she's guilty?
It means she's got something to hide. It doesn't mean she has to do anything with this, but we can't clear her. So we have 4 people now in the clear list and 1 in the still to be interrogated list. I imagine with this group that either list will continue to grow. So I think we move to the next people, and those that do not pass the Zone of Truth test, we interrogate further. My lady.
Yes, that seems like sound advice. And she says, let me see. We've got him has already gone. Captain Marrow. And she says, "I'd already told you I'm not stepping in there. I don't trust magic.
Right.
I don't like magic, and I'm not stepping into some magic that messes with my brain. No. And I'll fight anyone who tries to make me." And she kind of like glares around at the room.
Captain
like her.
Marrow, please.
Absolutely
Oh,
not.
must I reiterate, the sooner this is finished, the sooner we put this behind us.
I can tell you that I didn't kill him. How's that? I don't
It
need
means
no
nothing.
magic to make me tell the truth.
It means
But
nothing unless you let us
Captain,
know the
surely
truth.
you must know that we won't know that until you tell us truthfully.
I have told you truthfully. I'm not stepping in
We,
that spell.
but we don't know that. Oh,
Hal's going to pipe up and say, "We cannot force her. If she doesn't want to speak her truth in this circle, she can speak her truth to the guard."
all right then. Those who refuse shall be given away to the watchman.
Why don't you
Anyone
guys
else
make
like
a
to step in?
persuasion check? You can have advantage, whoever rolls it, because Hal and Turnip, you guys are kind of working in tandem here.
All right, I'll do it.
Yeah, let
Works
the
for me.
charisma boys handle this.
Oh
Oh my
Oh,
god,
yes.
27.
gorgeous.
19 and a 20. Let's go.
Attaboy.
Says, "Very well, I'll step in your circle."
It doesn't
Only,
bite, I promise.
it is only for a moment, Captain.
Just for 2 questions.
Cora, you can feel her trying to resist, but your magic overpowers her quite easily.
All right, and I'll turn to Lady Veilthorn. She's affected by the spell and ready to go.
She's like gritting her teeth. And Lady Veilthorn says, "Thank you, Captain Marrow. Did you kill Captain Grum, Sergeant Grum?" "No." "And did you have Sergeant Grum killed?" "No." She steps out of the spell, the zone of truth, and she's like she's like stepping into something dirty, and she's kind of like, "Ugh, I feel gross."
Sister, perhaps you would like to be next.
In the group telescope, you can never trust the religious ones.
Sister Callian steps into the circle, and she immediately fails the she doesn't her it just washes over her as she steps into it, and she says, "Ask your questions." And Lady Veilthorn says, "Did you kill Sergeant Grum?" And Sister Callian says, "No." And Lady Veilthorn says, "Did you have Sergeant Grum killed?" And Sister Callian says, "Possibly, but it was an accident."
Ooh.
And she steps out of the circle.
Interesting.
Everyone in
An
the room is
accident?
just kind of like staring at her in shock. And
An
Bracken says,
accident?
what do you mean, an accident? What do you mean
In the group
possibly?
chat,
You're not sure if you had him killed?"
always the religious ones.
She says, "I found out some information, and I told him, and it may have caused his death."
What information was that?
"I am worried that if I spread the information further, it may cause my death."
If it pertains to criminal activity, perhaps then we should table it for another time when the watchmen are involved.
I mean, admitting that you know something like that has made you a target already. So, your choice?
Can I get insight checks from everyone, please?
Yes, please. I told you, you can never trust the religious motherfuckers. Oh, I accidentally rolled twice.
Okay.
Interesting. Eva relays to the group chat. She her eyes darted towards Brekka when I said that. Anyone spot that?
Yes, I clocked that as well.
Hal just says, I can't see shit in this helm. And he's going to just call out, sister, to me, please. And he's just going to gesture next to him.
She steps over next to you.
And he'll just pipe up and say, shall we continue with the questioning?
Yeah, Lady Stoneshade, maybe you should take the stand next.
Brekka says, is this really necessary? We already know that Sister Callian was involved.
We know that she led to the death. We don't know that she did the death. And until we've
She
ruled everyone
possibly
out...
might have been involved, but did not do the
What?
stabbing. Someone here did the stabbing.
She tries to resist, but her mind is overcome by the spell.
All right.
And Cora, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. No, go ahead.
I was going to say, when you give the go-ahead to Lady Velthorn, she will say, Lady Brekka Stoneshade, did you kill Sergeant Grum? And Brekka says, no. Did you have Sergeant Grum killed? And Brekka says, she turns and she looks directly at Sister Callian and she says, no. And she steps out of the circle. And Sister Callian says, I don't know how she's doing it, but she's lying. It's her. She's the murderer.
I mean, yeah, collective. There are powerful magics that can get past this spell. So it's not impossible, but it would take something quite impressive.
Why, Mr. Stoneshade, would she think that you are so intrinsically linked to this murder?
Because Sister Callian was going to turn me into the guard after tonight. Weren't you, sister? And she had told Sergeant Grum where I was going to be after this event so that he could arrest me.
I mean,
isn't that right, Sister Callian? She says, yes. It's true. I found out that Brekka has been involved in some murders in the past. And certainly now there's another murder, and it's the man who is going to arrest her.
I think that's the first time that Hal's like reacted this entire supper, and he just kind of like scoffs in his helmet and says, who hasn't? And he's going to step forward and be like, Mr. Feld, if you would enter the circle, please.
Tarnus Feld enters the circle. And he sort of like bows to you. And he doesn't resist. He just allows the spell to wash over him. And he says, please, Lady Velthorn, ask me your questions. And Lady Velthorn says, did you murder Sergeant Grum? And Tarnisfeld says, I did not murder Sergeant Grum. And then Lady Velthorn says, did you have Sergeant Grum killed? And Tarnus says, I did not have Sergeant Grum killed. He steps out of the circle.
Well, 3 left. Or 4.
Can I please have insight checks from everyone?
Yes, please. Yeah,
Oh.
I'm going to be keeping a keen eye on Brecca and the sister after all this as well.
Okay.
Alright, I'm just gonna stop doing them. I haven't rolled above a 5 for that yet.
Oh, another nat 1.
Nice. Hal, I am sending you a whisper.
Oh my god, Hal!
Yay!
It better involve like a knife or something, because otherwise I don't think there's a chance in hell Hal would notice anything.
He's so insightful. Look at him. Look at that little head empty smile. Look at that little guy. He's never had a coherent thought in his whole life.
Most of this time he's just been going like, can we just find this person so we can take off a hand or something and get out of here? I'm hungry. I haven't eaten all night.
Yeah, of course. Like, is this what you guys have been eating? Shit, it looks good.
Yeah, I mean, I will share that through the mental link, and I'm just going to copy exactly what I was sent into the chat. There you go.
Interesting.
Okay. So him having done his turn, I guess. Is that everyone?
No.
We hadn't had Thalus. Or
Vran, Thorn, and Quick Stitch, and still the professor.
Okay. I was just checking to see if you guys were keeping count, see if I could keep anyone away.
Not a chance. We're taking notes. We're on it.
Thalus is invited to step into the circle, and she's like, she tries to resist, but she can't. And she looks at you, Cora, and she just says, I just wanted to see if I could.
I don't blame you at all. She is under the effect and ready to go.
She's kind of like wrinkling her nose a little bit, like it smells in here.
Come on, it's cute. It's pink.
And she says, I don't know. I don't like being on this end of things.
I know, it's not so
Like,
fun when the table's turned.
obviously that's true because, she can't lie.
Mm.
And Lady Valthorn says, Thalus, did you murder Sergeant Grum? Thalus says, I did not murder Sergeant Grum. And Lady Valthorn says, did you have anything to do with his death? And Valus says, not that I am aware of. And then she like leaps out of the circle and she's like, that's enough of that. That was a one-time experience that I hope never to repeat. And she'll
Wow.
actually she actually step into the circle and say, that I hope never to repeat, and then steps back out again.
I love her.
While everybody was sort of
Sorry.
distracted with that performance, Hal is going to cast Detect Magic.
Nice.
Oh.
And he's
Yeah.
particularly interested in Tarnis. He wants to see if he's carrying something or has a magical aura around him.
Okay.
Also check.
He's going to scan the whole room, but his mind's currently focused on Tarnis.
So, Tarnis does not have any magical aura on him, but there are some magical effects in the room. Rimra, her monocle, is glowing with magic.
I'm gonna yoink that fucking monocle if it kills me.
I want to as well.
I think it would be... Oh, sorry, I'm just looking for the School of Magic here. I think it would be... Sorry, I looked up a spell and it was just like... Not probably divination would be the school.
I don't think I actually get that off like magical items. I think it's just for spells.
No, I think you get the School of Magic from it. Or did that
If an
change?
effect was created by a spell, you learn the spell's School of Magic.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. So not necessarily for a magical item. That actually makes things a bit easier because it used to be that you always got the school of magic, and sometimes I would have to be like, it's GM magic.
I think that's like mainly reserved for identify now. So
Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
it just
can
says
tell
you
if
sense the
something is
presence of
magic.
magical effect, and then it just says any creature, object that bears the magic, so referring to the magical effect, and if the effect was created by a spell, you learn the spell school of magic.
Gotcha.
It was created by
Okay.
a spell.
So anyway, she's got a monocle. It's glowing magic. There is
wanted.
also you notice, and you hadn't seen this before, Hal. No one had noticed. There are actually some broken shards under the table, and they're glowing with magical effects. They look like little pieces of glass, and they're about here-ish under the table.
Oh, interesting. Not where I thought they would be. I will send that through the group chat and just say there's broken glass that seem to have a magical effect on them under the table. Do be careful of poison.
Okay, and I will say some of your guests also have some magic items on them. Rill's headpiece is glowing with a magical aura, and Captain Marrow's dagger is got some magic to it, as does her peg leg, actually.
Interesting.
Eva's going to go and have a look at the shards of glass. She'll wrap some of her dress around her hand to make sure she doesn't cut herself at all.
Sure.
Madam Stoneshade, perhaps you'll call your assistant to be inside the circle now. And later on, perhaps you should call yours next.
Brecca says, very well. Rimra, go on, stand in the circle, please. And Eva, you gather up these shards. Can you give me an investigation check, please?
Yes, I can. Where is that sheet gone? That page there. Sorry, I have so many windows open. Investigation.
Nice. Okay, so this is these are not pieces of glass. This is actually a gemstone.
Okay.
And it's been smashed.
Oh, interesting. Who was sat here? Was that Rill?
Rill was sat right there, yes.
Interesting. Okay. She will relay what she's found to the group.
Okay. And as you do that, Rimra will step into the circle. And she tries to resist, but is unable, and your spell takes effect on her.
All right, she is affected by the spell.
And Lady of Hallbjorn says, Rimra, did you kill Sergeant Grum? And Rimra turns and looks at the body, and she sort of gives a little shiver, and she says, no. And Rimra, did you have anything to do with Sergeant Grum's death? And Rimra, or did you cause his death? And she says, no. And then she and her monocle step out of the circle.
I want that monocle so bad.
Madam Vaughn.
And then actually she's going to stand in the circle and she's going to say something else.
Oh no, get ready to kill her.
Oh no.
I also want to say that these people are not who they appear to be. And she points at Turnip, Eva, and Cora. I don't know who they really are, but they are not what they claim.
Finally, Hal has a moment. He goes, gasp.
Oh, she's talking about us.
Mm-hmm.
And all eyes turn to the group of you.
Cora shrugs, looking confused.
Rill sort of says, I realize that not... Okay,
I step back inside.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. I have a confession. I do not also import spices. I also do carpets. But the authorities don't know about it. It's a side hustle of mine. It generates extra income.
Quentin gasps.
I step out. I want to. Oh God. Are you gonna make me do a performance check?
Yes.
Okay. Can I do a persuasion instead?
Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Did I use my inspiration already? No, I did not. No, I gave it to one of you, right?
Don't
No.
think you did.
No,
No?
I don't think so. I think you've
All
still
right,
got it for today.
I'll use it to get an advantage on this one.
Okay.
14.
Ugh.
All right.
But he was
Ugh.
in. I was gonna say he was in the zone of truth too, and we've
Well,
already.
then Rimmer speaks up and says, she's with them. How do we know that she's not lying about them being under the effects of the spell? And that's where we're going to take our pause.
Ooh.
Okay.
Because I just saw the time. So we're going to take 10 minutes here, and we will meet back at 1:45, and we will pick up with you guys defending yourselves.
Ooh.
Oh, she's
Okay.
just trying to distract us. We need to get Thorn and the professor into this damn circle. And Hal will carry the professor in if he has to by the hands.
Aw. It was so
She's
intense.
like,
All
give me your
right.
hands, and like crush him with his hands and carry him in.
Amazing.
Mm.
All right, let's take 10, guys.
Okay, see you
Oh
guys
my
in
god,
10.
that's fun. Okay.
right, welcome back, everybody. We ended on a bit of a, I don't want to say cliffhanger, but a bit of a shock for the party guests as they have discovered that Turnip and,
Well, they haven't discovered.
Alfonso,
We've been
Alfonso?
They have
accused.
accused.
Yes,
They have
and
accused
Eva
the
have been
O'Shaughnessy's of not being
accused
who. Yeah. Mm.
of not being what they seem. Turnip has tried to recover things by saying that he doesn't import spices. He, in fact, imports carpets to help his.
I also import carpets on the
Mhm.
down low.
Yeah,
Right.
illegally imports carpets.
Yep.
Right, the illegal carpet game.
I supplement my business
Mhm.
with a side
I
hustle.
gasp and look shocked. Surely, surely not.
The only one other than Cora who looks shocked in the whole group is Quentin Darce, who looks shocked and disappointed.
So I get that you don't trust we are who we say we are, but Sister Kaylin, are you capable of casting Zone of Truth of your own?
She says, I am, in fact, capable of casting Zone of Truth on my own.
I would welcome you casting it upon me, and then asking me any questions that you would like the answers to.
Yes, I think I would like that. And she casts a Zone of Truth upon. Where are you, Eva? Oh, there you are.
I am right there.
Casts
Yeah.
Zone of Truth right there. And I wonder if I can change the tint of this to make it like pinker.
Mm.
Oh, I can.
Oh God.
Is hers more pink? How dare she?
Wait, can I go yellow? Oh, I can. Oh, that's neat.
Good.
Hell yeah.
Stay away from my party girl domain.
So she casts Zone of Truth. It is a bright, sort of radiant light that emanates from hers. Her Zone of Truth looks very different from Cora's Zone of Truth, but the spell effects are the same. Eva, do you try and resist?
No, I do not.
Okay. Sister Callan then says, very well. What is your name? Let's start with the easy questions.
My name is Maria O'Shaughnessy. Read the first paragraph of Ring of Vine Shielding.
Oh, fuck yes.
She says, excellent. I love this.
Oh my god.
I just brought that up. Like, wait a minute. Don't we have something? Do we have the ring?
She says, and what does your husband import?
Unfortunately, carpets illicitly, but also spices and other sundries. I do not have much involvement in the business. It's mostly his shtick. I mostly help run the house.
I'm dramatically hanging my head with my hands over the dinner cart that's over here. Like, don't look at me, Quinn. Don't look at me. I'm
Are you
a monster.
also occasionally like grabbing things off the dinner cart where you don't think people are looking?
Yes, because Turnip is very hungry.
Quentin he just like steps away from you, shaking his head. Thought I knew you. Sister Callan says, did you kill Sergeant Grum?
I did not.
Did your husband kill Sergeant Grum?
I doubt he could.
Did either you or your husband have anything to do with Sergeant Grum's death?
We did not. Aside from being in the room at the time, we had no involvement. However, I would also like to point out that I found these, and she pulls out some, like, the shards of the gem in her pocket that were on the floor where Mistress Rill was sitting. Appears to be some kind of spell gem.
Cora gasps dramatically. The plot thickens.
I immediately turn around.
Real
I'm gonna
says,
side-eye Thalis to make sure she's getting all this.
I have never seen this before. Oh yeah. Dallas is like, so she's got, this is the other magical item in the room. I forgot to tell you. Her quill is magic.
Mm.
And how you would notice it when she brings it out. She probably had it tucked away. But her quill is taking notes, kind of like, it looks like it's taking notes in the air.
Mhm.
But it seems to be recording everything that's happened, probably word for word.
All
Mm.
right, Rita Skeeter. I see you over there.
I was gonna say I want that, but I'm not gonna steal from her.
I love that you've at least got professional respect, if nothing else.
Yeah, listen. I recognize his game.
Sister Callan drops the Zone of Truth spell and she says, what are those? And Rill says,
They-
I've never seen those before in my life.
Funny, they were down by your feet. You couldn't. I don't see how you would have missed them. Someone quite so observant as yourself. They appear to be fragments of a spell gem of some kind. My father's business occasionally dealt with them. I know what they look like when they're broken.
I did hear a shattering noise before the lights went out, but I had nothing to do with it.
You want to step into the zone of truth and say that?
She rolls her eyes and she steps into the Zone of Truth and she says,
Hell yes.
I did not activate any spell gem. I did not have anything to do with the lights turning off.
Did
She
she pass
resisting?
the save?
Oh.
Stop resisting!
She chooses not to pass the save this time.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Who?
think that just leaves Thorn and the professor and myself.
Hmm.
And me, but we don't need to worry about that.
I mean, you weren't here.
Oh, was I? Just in the group chat, these bitches don't know I can be invisible. Fine. I mean, sorry, these people. Sorry, Turnip. I got caught up in the heat of the moment.
Derek Thorne steps into the circle. And he says, ask me your questions. I will not resist your magics. And he does not. And Lady Vilthorn says, did you kill Sergeant Grum? And he says, no. And Lady Vilthorn says, did you have anything to do with Sergeant Grum's death? And he says, I would never do anything to put Rill's life in danger. I did not have anything to do with Sergeant Grum's death. And he steps out of the circle.
I need to point out that Lady Rill has not answered the question of whether or not she killed Grum under the Zone of Truth. Only that she didn't use the gem.
Good cat.
She steps into the circle and says, I did not kill Sergeant Grum. Are you satisfied?
Did you have him killed?
Not directly, no.
Not directly, so you indirectly got him killed. This is what you're saying to me.
Possibly.
In what way?
Well, I have my suspicions that that is not, in fact, Sergeant Grum.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
The person on
Go New
the
York.
street is shocked too. Thank you,
I
viewer.
actually pictured that in person from Aloysius, just getting angry that we can't go home yet.
Oh, fuck. Sorry, I forgot what she said. I've been completely derailed.
She suspects it may not have been the real Sergeant Grum.
Okay. On what grounds do you suspect that?
On the grounds that I met the real Sergeant Grum once, and they did not look anything alike.
Oh.
Okay. And with whom did you share these suspicions?
Oh. Captain Marrow, Turnip, and Magister Drosk.
We're gonna
Sorry,
have to
with
go
who?
through the damn list all over again. Did you kill
With
the person who
Marrow.
looked like, or was impersonating Grum?
Oh, for
Yeah, sorry,
fuck's
with
sake.
who'd she share with? Marrow,
Marrow,
who,
Drosk,
and
and
who?
Grum.
Marrow,
Feld.
Drosk, and Feld.
And Feld, sorry, yes.
And
Grum is the body.
Veld looked really
Yes.
smug.
Mr. Veld, maybe you could answer some further questions on this.
I've already answered your questions. What more do you want from me? Good God, woman.
The truth.
I have given you the truth. I have stood in the circle. I have
Then
made
go
my
and stand.
declaration.
Then you clearly
As
have
have
nothing
you
to
all.
hide. You clearly have nothing to be afraid of. Why not stand in it again?
Ugh,
Or are you guilty?
of course I'm not guilty.
Then
Why
stand in
don't
it
you
again.
stand in it again? You're the one lying to us all about your bloody carpets.
I did not
I
lie.
think Hal's getting
Sister
frustrated at this
Kaelin.
point, and he's just gonna pipe up like, "All right, that's it. Everybody back in the circle." He's just gonna start pushing people towards the circle.
Sister Callan looks at you and says, "Lay a hand on me, and we shall have words."
Hal doesn't know that many words.
I was gonna say, Hal just kind of like stares at her through the helm, and he's like, "In the circle, please."
Who do you
We have-
think you are? Bossing people around. You should know your place.
We are
I
investigating
am your better.
a murder in Lady Veilthorn's estate. We are delegated by her to find out what happened.
Then
Is that
Lady
correct, Lady
Veilthorn
Veilthorn?
can give directions, not some mere bodyguard.
Who's the
Then Lady
bitch kicking up a
Veilthorn.
fuss?
The sister.
Oh, it's always the religious motherfucker.
Mhm.
God, I'm gonna ruin her life.
Then, my lady, would you mind doing the honors?
Do you say that to Lady Veilthorn?
Yes.
Oh dear, this is becoming quite tiresome, isn't it? Yes, everyone please back in the circle. Let's just get this over with.
And as the sister starts to walk away, if she does, Hal just turns to her and says, "When you were afraid for your life, I was willing to stand between you and your attackers. That will never happen again."
I have no
Ooh,
need for you.
Oh,
In the
you
group
might.
chat, Cora just goes, "Oh, she's about to."
She steps into the
Who's she a
circle.
cleric of? Who is she?
Lathander.
Lathander. God, it would be Lathander. Fucking
And you want
morning lord my
Turnip,
ass.
you want Marrow, and you want Duraskal in the center, right?
Everyone in.
You want everyone in. You know
With the
what?
exception of the professor, just because I don't want him to dispel the damn thing again. He and I will go
Well-
last.
Quentin, I swear, I'll stop.
Can be a
We
better
can talk
man,
business.
Quentin.
We can talk. We can keep talking business.
He says,
And,
I don't do business with people who act under the table. It is not good for...
I'll stop. I'll do anything.
I cannot be known to associate with thieves and charlatans. You're probably quite aware, the whole group of you, that like he will certainly associate with thieves and charlatans, but probably not outwardly.
You wound me.
Lady Veilthorn rolls her eyes and says, "I think that's enough of the dramatics. Let's all step inside the circle, shall we?"
Cora disagrees. I want more dramatics, but whatever.
All right.
Right. Cora, is everyone's... no one at this point is resisting. Everyone is...
Okay. All right.
Lady Veilthorn says, "All right.
Everyone's good.
Thalos, did you kill the man pretending to be Grum or cause his death in any way?" And Thalos says no. Drosk says no. Captain Marrow says no. Turnip says no. Sister Callahan says no. Derek Thorne says no. Rill says no. Brecca says no. Rimra says no. Quentin says no. And all eyes go to Professor Talamir. And Lady
Ow.
Veilthorn says, "Well,
Hal just goes, "Your hands, please."
My lady.
He's It wasn't me! Somebody's lying! It wasn't me! I
Well,
swear!
then the zone of truth will prove that.
Behind his back, Al. For good measures.
Oh, Hal's just gonna grab his hands, like intertwine his fingers with Talamir's
Okay.
behind his back, and he's just gonna walk him into the circle with him.
Okay. Everyone steps out of the circle as you guys walk in. I assumed, by the way, that you guys were all saying no to this.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
I didn't. Oh yeah, I guess I probably would have stepped into the circle just to be like, I know it doesn't mean much because I'm the one casting it, but no.
Yeah, obviously.
Professor Enwin steps into the circle. He tries to resist but is unable.
Speak the truth.
And Lady Velfon says, Professor Telemere, did you cause the death of the man that we all believed to be Sergeant Grum in any way, shape, or form? Did you have anything to do with it? And he says, I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe? Sometimes my magic gets crazy. I thought it was me doing the lights, to be honest, but I didn't break any kind of gem. I think it was probably the assassin lady, and he points at Rill. And
Well,
she
he
says,
can't-
I have spoken my truth in the zone of truth spell.
Hal's confused, and he just looks around at everybody who said no. He's like, "Was it me? Maybe I'm the one."
Well, it was a little dagger with poison. That's not your MO. Or Al.
It would seem we're back at square one.
Indeed. Perhaps we should fetch the guard after all.
Yeah. That's-
Hal will release Professor Talamir's hands and just clap him on the shoulder. You did well. You did well.
Thank you.
And go take up his post.
Can I get intelligence checks from everyone in the group, please?
Oh, come on.
Oh, we're gonna nail this as a group. Hell yeah.
Just a straight intelligence.
Yes,
Oh,
please.
never mind. Hey. What's
Nice.
up?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Intelligence.
Double
Guys,
ones.
come on, man.
I'm gonna use my inspiration because I want this.
Technically, Hal, you got double twos.
Oh, fair.
12.
Guys, come on.
We're
not a
not
smart party.
group.
No, Eva's the smartest one of us, and she's only got a 12.
So 16.
If it is it okay, it's intelligence, it's not arcana or anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Turn up, I sent you a whisper.
Wait, you got a good point. I say under my breath, and I'm sure even Hal might even hear me.
Mm-hmm.
You got a good point. I'm gonna look left and right. All right, Lady Velthorn.
Yes,
Dun,
my dear?
dun. I ask you to step into the zone
Oh,
one more
Jeez.
time.
I was in the zone just a moment ago.
I ask you once more, my lady.
Very well.
I look at Cora.
is she
Cora,
resisting?
She tries to resist with all her might and cannot.
I will let that known in the group chat. She tried. I don't know. I'm doing the turnip. She tried really hard to resist, but she's good to go. And then I'll say out loud to the group. All right, she is under the effects of the spell.
My lady, you have been welcoming and kind to my family, my heraldry. However, I must ask you, were you responsible for the death of who we at the moment know is Sergeant Grum? And did you have anything to do with his death? That's the same question.
She says, it took you long enough to figure it out. And Rimra turns her monocle on Lady Velthorn and like gasps and steps backwards and says, "Demon!"
Oh fuck! That's out loud.
And
Hal knocks the food cart that's next to him, and a bunch of stuff goes falling to the ground. But he's actually just quietly grabbing a couple of rolls off the table and trying to shove them into his like armor.
I look in pain and sadness because I can't eat floor food anymore.
Aw.
Well, Turnip can, but the character I'm portraying cannot eat floor food.
Character I'm portraying cannot eat floor food. I love it.
There's a quote for the out of
Yeah.
context.
Yeah.
Turnip's 10-minute rule.
Sorry guys, I just need 30 seconds. I will be right back. I apologize. 1 sec.
Oh,
Sure.
the dramatic
Sure.
cliffhanger. Demon?
Girls!
I would have gotten away with it too. Or for you bitches in your zone of truth.
Oh man, Hal's really regretting not asking our teacher whether like what's the protocol on attacking the head of the household that we're visiting if they're a demon.
I know, if she's a demon, I feel like it's rude, but if it's a demon pretending to be her, I feel like we're clear.
I think it's pretending.
Oh yeah. Also, if it's not, honestly, good for it.
Okay, guys, I am back. I do apologize for that. There was a knock at my door I had to go deal with.
No worries.
Turns out it was the neighborhood kids. They wanted to see Milo. I told them to piss
That's so valid.
Tell them to fuck off. No, I'm kidding.
I did.
It's D&D time. Get the hell out of here, kids. Scram.
Okay, so Lady Velthorn is going to start a little bit of combat here.
Oh no, I'm right there. Guys.
I knew it was gonna come.
so-
It was gonna come down to this. We're getting Cora into combat proper.
I have so many ways to get the fuck out of Dodge. I will not fight.
So let's everybody roll a knit, please. Oh dear. I don't know why it does
The
that.
real hard part of this combat is going to be keeping Aloysius and Maria from getting into combat.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, because they can't.
Oh,
I like if they do one thing if they had like a little like show sword on it and like took some swings, but they both like conjure weapons out of their fucking asses. So
I would like to swap
Okay.
initiatives with Cora, please, because she is far too close for comfort.
thanks. I don't want to be up here. I'm scared.
okay.
So I
So
will
that
be
puts
a
Cora
5.
at 20.
Yep, and I'll be 5.
Nobody else want to
Thank
fight with
you.
us?
I will roll. I'm gonna roll just a
Derek? I
d20
think
for
Derek would-
all of the NPCs, just to
518.
kind of like handle those all at once. I rolled a 1.
Yeah, sure.
We will
That
use
tracks.
him a turn.
Sorry, I have to make a note to ruin Sister Kalian's life.
Maybe we pretend she's a demon too. Take them both at the same time.
Listen, this is
Um,
getting bolded. This is getting highlighted. It's going in my notes to ruin her. She sucks.
Ruin her.
Yeah, she was like, "Oh, I'm your better. Know your place." Listen, we're gonna humble this motherfucker.
Oh, sorry. Chris, remember you have an additional 15 hit points because
I've
of aid.
added them.
All right.
Thank you.
Just remember that, everybody,
I'm at-
except Cora.
Yep.
68 currently.
Oh, you need one more.
67.
You need 2 more.
So Lady Velthorn is going to get a surprise round due to her surprising.
fair.
So she is going to. I'm sorry, Cora.
I mean, listen, I'm right there.
She She looks human, but she lashes out at you with a tentacle.
Ew, no, stop.
3 times.
No,
3.
no, stop it.
Oh fuck.
The first one hits.
Okay. For 15 points of acid damage.
Oh. I'm just gonna drop Zone of Truth at this point.
Okay. You dropped on truth.
Yeah, I won't bother to hold on to concentration.
And that ends Lady Veilthorn's surprise round. Which brings us to Cora, your turn.
Ew, stop it! Stop! Disgusting. I am going to. How far can I do my little guy? 30 feet. Okay. Where is 30 feet from me? Right. And yeah, I will go. I'm going to summon my duplicate as a bonus action.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna I'll just move me and then I'll put my duplicate. So I'm gonna go here, and then I'm gonna put my duplicate because I can, as part of conjuring it, I can teleport or I can swap between it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna do that, and then yeah. As far as Rill and Derek and all that, see, a second me appears back here, and I'm just gonna stick it. And then I will cast Sacred Flame on Lady Veilthorn. I just look at the group like, am I attacked? My lord, can I hit her?
No one says anything.
Turnip.
What did you say?
My lord, can I hit her?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot an ability that she has. Cora, I need you to please make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay. I don't like this.
Okay, good. You're fine.
Stay
So you
away
on
from me.
door.
What was that? What was gonna happen? What? Huh?
Nothing.
Yes.
Right?
Did you ask me a question?
Yeah, I said I swapped back and I asked, my lord, can I hit her?
Oh yeah.
All right, and then I will Sacred Flame her ass. Where's Sacred Flame?
Okay.
Okay, so nothing. But I will jump out of the way and I will go back. Actually, no, I'm playing the whatever, so I will go in front of Eva and kind
Ooh.
of beside her.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is new.
When you try to sacred flame her, she sort of says, "You think you can hide from me? You cannot."
Okay, well, listen. You just ruined the game of hide and seek, so thanks. I hope you enjoy that. Fun killer. That's me.
All right,
My turn.
Turnip.
You are not the real. Where is the real Lady Veilthorn?
I ate her for breakfast.
Inside
Oh,
check?
as I get behind Hal, pushing him forward, and I look at the other people around my area, go like, I know some of you can fight. Go.
Hal will, he'll kind of swap spots with Turnip and just say, "Lord and Lady, please get to safety." And he will cast Bless on Cora, Turnip, and Eva.
Ooh.
I feel like you should put it on yourself. I don't do
Yeah.
anything that does like an attack
He's
roll.
playing the bodyguard. His job is to protect
That's
the
fair.
group. And yeah, he's going to charge in. He'll use the rest of his movement to get right up to Lady Veilthorn and end his turn.
Okay. Awesome. It is her turn. She laughs as you come close and says, "I shall destroy you." And she reaches out with a tentacle attack. 24
Surprisingly, that hits.
or 24 points of acid damage.
Ooh.
Jeez.
Ow.
Then she goes towards Thalos. Hits her.
No, not Thalia. She's cool as hell.
Or 18.
What's the range on the tentacle
what's the
attack?
range?
Damn.
15.
Oh,
Good
damn.
God.
Damn.
Ooh, is she
And
dead or can?
she's down.
Okay, she's important enough.
I think one at Quentin. Oh, that's gonna hit him. Anyone else that probably would have missed, but he's the banker.
Oh no. I mean, whatever.
He's got +0 to everything.
Yeah, he's pretty much got
Shit.
commoner stats. And that will end her turn. I didn't do some measurements. I probably should. Oh, you were all okay. Well, for next time. Eva, you need to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Constitution saving throw. Okay.
Sorry, Wisdom saving throw. Wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay. 25.
Nice. You are fine. Okay, keep going.
Okay. What is the range on your aura, Hal?
It's only 10 feet, I think.
10,
Give me a
right,
second.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, 10-foot emanation.
Okay. Going to move around here away from her. How far am I away now? 30 foot away. That's hopefully a little bit better. She's gonna like crouch behind the thing here. Bonus action to hide, I guess.
Okay.
So I will make a stealth roll. I think I'm gone.
Yeah, you dive for cover and
Okay. Then now that as far as anyone's concerned, she's like hidden. She is going to peek up from the side of the tray and throw one of her daggers.
okay, go ahead. Toss with advantage.
So yeet.
That'll
30 to
hit.
hit. Then let's add some sneak attack. For 20 radiant damage.
Nice. She takes all of that. Well done.
Okay, and that was only 10 foot of movement. So she's going to scuttle over this way, remaining as hidden as she can.
All right, it is Derek's turn. He is going to, sorry, I'm just waiting for a sheet to load in here. He's got a spear. He's going to run forward and say, Rill, get out of here now! He leaps up onto the table. Oh, how far away is he?
30, I think.
Oh, he's 35.
You get it within 30.
I could get him within 30. No, that's not what I was checking. He runs up, jumps on the table. He does. He says, Rill, get out of here now! And then he attacks her. Where did she go? I have a lot of sheets up right now. With his spear in melee range. Oh, crit attack. And his spear clangs into her and does not do as much damage as it looks like it should have done. And I think, does he get 1 or 2 attacks? He gets 3.
I was going to say, Hal sees
Let's
that
go.
attack and
Oh,
she goes,
boy.
Paolo? Big P?
Paolo would not
He
have
gets-
missed.
He hits with the second. Yeah, you couldn't miss that day. Holy smokes.
No, sir.
So that's Derek's turn. Now I have some wisdom saves to make. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, this is fun. Here's my spell.
We're gonna have to tell Cassandra about those.
Remember
mean,
that
if
person
we-
you put us in contact with? Yeah, we killed them. Sorry.
Sorry, they were probably eaten by a demon. And if they weren't, then we killed them.
Okay, so the Magistar does not move. However, he reaches out and he tries to hit Captain Marrow.
Whoa.
Oh, he's gonna
Oh
have a
my
bad
god.
time.
They're in on it.
He hits her and does a chunk of damage to her. And she lets out a yell. But she
It's
is
not really the
also
time for infighting.
confused. Where am I? 1, 2. She doesn't move or do anything. She just stares at him blankly. Professor Talamir. He just like freaks out and like splashes magic everywhere. And it lunges out towards Captain Marrow.
No.
But misses her. He just like, it's just like more like panic. Like he just sort of like brings his hands up and like just magic goes. But it doesn't seem to attack anyone. Rekka runs for the door, takes the dash, and GTFs O.
That's fair.
Honestly fair.
And Rill leaps this way and takes the hide action behind this chair. And you can see she is fumbling for a knife.
Do it. Kill Sister Kalian. Do it.
And I pulled out the wrong sheet for her. 1 second.
Kill the priest. There can only be one cleric in here. My god's cooler than yours.
She pulls out a crossbow that she has, like, it's really cool. It's like strapped to her ankle, and when she pulls it out, it's like all folded up, and she kind of gives it a shake, and like the sides pop out.
Ooh.
And she shoots at Lady Veilthorn 3 times,
Nice. Damn.
hitting her twice.
Aha. So she is an assassin. Oh, holy shit. That's a
Damn.
good crit.
Poison damage.
Because we're not even like the main characters here anymore. Let's just let them do
Yeah.
it.
8
Well-
plus 26.
Here's the thing. She shoots her
Immune to
3
poison.
times. 2 of the arrows just go right into Lady Veilthorn, and you can see that the arrows are dripping with a very similar poison to what was on that knife.
Mm.
But it seems to have no effect on Lady Veilthorn.
No effect?
None.
So no poison or piercing? No poison.
Probably immune to poison.
Did Derek manage to deal actual damage though, right?
He did, yes.
Okay.
But like reduced, like not as much as he thought he would. So it clearly resists physical
so-
damage.
Well,
Yeah.
resists
So
non-magical.
technically,
Okay.
she did 2
Yeah.
points of piercing damage, but in comparison to what she should have
Negligible.
done, it's negligible. So like, all right, that ends the NPC's turns. Cora, wisdom save, please.
15?
Cora, you hear a buzzing in your head.
Cora has ADHD. She always hears a buzzing in her head. Okay. Does it do anything?
You have disadvantage on your next attack roll, saving throw, or ability check.
That's fair. I probably had that anyway because Cora's a coward. I will what do I want to do? How hurt is it? Oh, I'm gonna cast my little duplicate's gonna run over here and maybe take an attack of opportunity. Oh no, because I don't leave her range, right?
Yeah, you haven't left her range.
Okay. And so I will cast Cure Wounds just at first level on Thalos.
Okay.
Because I don't have healing word prepared, so she can have 14 hit points.
Nice. That brings her back up to full.
And I'll what am I gonna do? Nothing. That was
She
my
looks
action.
at your dupe. I don't think. How well does she know? She doesn't know you. You guys haven't actually met. So
I think
she
we have met, but I don't
Oh,
think
yeah,
she'd know.
she doesn't know about your dupe.
There'd be no reason to know that.
Yeah. So she looks up at duplicate Cora and she whispers, "Thank you."
Dupe Cora, obviously having no idea what's been said, just winks because she would.
Sounds about right.
Yep. Just gives her a wink and then is going to do not much else. Because I hold on, let me check something. Sorry. Okay, that's an action. Okay. I'm gonna step a little further away. But I guess still by Turnip, so I won't leave the range fully because I have to pretend like I am protective.
All right. Turnip, you also need to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Damn. All right.
Whatever it is, it's 30 feet.
Nope.
Oh no.
All right. You have also this buzzing sound in your head. You can't get it away, and you are actually under the effects of the confusion spell.
Okay. Do I roll a d10 now?
You need to roll me a d10. Yes, please.
Oh, please don't hit me.
5.
5. You cannot move or take actions this round.
And I don't think it'll help you, but do remember that you're blessed. So
It might, because it seemed I
Okay.
failed and didn't have the confusion, and he failed and did, so it might be like if you get within a certain amount.
Yeah, I rolled a
Yeah.
5, so that's.
I mean, maybe the DC is like.
And I didn't
10.
declare lucky, so.
Mm.
All right. Yeah, that's me.
Okay, that's Turnip's
No
turn.
No
Hal,
actions. No reaction.
I need a wisdom save from you, please.
You're so wise, Hal.
12.
Hal, I need you to also roll me a d10 as the buzzing sound in your head gets louder.
Oh, shit.
Ah.
2.
A 2.
Oh.
That means that you cannot move or take actions.
Cool. I can still shout though, so I'm going to shout to the sister. Sister, save the banker.
Okay.
I'm assuming I can't use bonus actions either, right? Can't move,
You
can't
cannot.
take action, can't take bonus action. Okay, so that's me.
All right. Lady Veilthorn's turn. Lady Veilthorn is going to. She's going to turn to you, dupe Cora, and say, "Naughty, naughty! No doing that now. I've spent too much time trying to keep her down." And she's going to slap at the dupe Cora, hitting her.
Oh, you got me! Oh, gods! This is the end.
And she says, "Oh, got a duplicate in here, do we?" And she turns and looks at real Cora.
Nope,
And
I'm
she's
the
going to
duplicate. That's the real
step
me.
over here and say, "That's interesting. Very interesting."
I don't think it's that interesting, actually. I think we should leave it be.
And she is going to attack Hal once with her tentacle. 19, Hal,
That is a hit.
for 20 points of acid damage. And she is going to, sorry, this is on Derek, but that one he manages to dodge.
Bless is down.
Fuck. Okay.
All right, Eva.
Okay, from my hidden position, Eva is just going to keep throw dagger. So
Did you
hit already.
re-hide? I think you have to hide again.
I don't need to hide to have advantage now. I have Vex.
Oh, I see. Just when you said your hidden position, I thought you were
Yeah,
like
yeah, sure. Yeah,
declaring that you were hidden again. I was
no,
just
no,
confused.
sorry, no, she didn't use hide
My
again. No,
apologies.
that's okay.
Just
Gotcha.
No,
pretend
yeah, I
like
wasn't clear.
just pretend like you're actually throwing something.
Yeah,
It's like have
she'll,
something in your hand, but have the dagger
Oh.
manifest.
yeah.
Oh, just okay.
I'm out of range. I made sure.
You're out
I
of
was
range.
careful.
Well, she
So-
moved. I thought maybe I would get you, but
First dagger.
23 will definitely hit.
Do I try and knock her prone for Derek?
Yeah, we don't know what she is
No.
other than demon.
Do. Nope, full send. We're just gonna throw 27 points of radiant damage,
Nice. That hurt.
and then offhand, and yeah, she's like faking like throwing cutlery, sort of thing.
Awesome.
So offhand, 21 to hit
Yes, that will
for
hit.
an additional 8 points of radiant damage.
Nice.
And
Yes,
she's
and
gonna
she
just
takes full
move.
radiant damage.
Awesome. Move a little bit further away. Distance 35. If I move to there. Still 35 feet away. Yeah, that's fine. I'll stay like at the corner of the desk. And then that will be the end of Eva's turn.
Okay, we got the NPC's turns. Derek is gonna roll his wisdom save. He fails, so he has disadvantage on this attack. Just his first one.
If it matters, he's in my aura, and he would get the +3 from my charisma.
Oh, awesome. That would bring him up then. So he does not fail. So he does not have disadvantage. So he hits
Hell
with a
yeah.
17.
At least it
Nice.
helps
Nice.
somebody. Didn't help me, but I'll give it to Derek.
So he does a bit of damage to her. And I will roll his other 2 attacks here. Oh my god, my dog just farted and it stinks in here now.
Oh.
Dogs are room clearers, man.
He's like, it's foul. Holy, what have you been eating?
No. Ooh, get it,
12.
Derek. I mean, it's half
Yeah.
damage, but you know, it's better than some of us are doing.
Well, and then he is going to pull his shield off his back and just smack into her with it.
Oh, nice.
He's going to do a shield bash. So she's got to make a strength saving throw. She fails. She takes 4 points of bludgeoning damage, but most importantly, she is knocked prone. There we go. And
Does she have a ring on that finger?
Like, he's gonna kind of like nod at you, Hal, and he's gonna be like, "You're a good fighter, man." Like sort of like mid combat.
Hal's done literally jack shit. He's just stood here.
Yeah, he hasn't swung yet.
I haven't done
I know, but
anything
you
yet.
like inspired him, right? With the thing. So like
Oh, well, there you
in
go.
his head. Sister Callian is going to run over here. She's actually going to stay quite a way back, but she's going to cast Healing Word on Quentin and bring him up.
Also, now she doesn't mind taking orders from her lessers. I see how it is.
Rill is going to curse and swear. And she's going to say, "My poison doesn't do any good against this thing." And she's going to, I guess she's going to draw her short sword.
Ooh.
And come running in. And she is going to attack with a short sword. Unfortunately, you see her short sword also has poison on it, so it's not going to do as much damage as she's used to doing.
Oh.
1, 2, 3. She hits twice.
All crits on the second one. Because prone.
Oh yeah, nice.
Oh, wait, you get the extra D6 at least.
So yeah, so I'll take 13 divided in half. 6 damage there, and then here is the second damage from the second attack that hit, which will be another 3. And she's gonna say, "What the hell is this thing made of?"
Demon shit, I think.
And demon shit. And Derek's gonna say, "Real, get out of here!" And she's just gonna kind of roll her eyes at him because that's who she is. These
I
guys
love
are
her.
so confused. They need to make saves. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got 2 successes. They break out of their confusion. He's gonna run over this way, I think, out of the way. He's gonna leave. He's gonna full on leave. He doesn't want to be here. She is still confused. Let's see what she does. She needs a D10. 3 means she doesn't move or take actions yet again. And Telomere is going to run over here. And he's going to yell, "Magic missile!"
I mean, it's better. I thought he was going to yell magic missile and cast like thunderbolt or like lightning bolt or something. Like, oh god!
Yeah, it just kills the whole room.
Unfortunately, he yells magic missile, and like just 3 of the tiniest little magic missiles come out. It's like,
Aww.
and they just kind of go like tap, tap, tap on her.
You
And
know
she
what?
takes
It's
3
doing
points of
something.
damage.
It's 1d4
I
plus
think
1, isn't it? Per bolt, so it's 6 damage.
Oh yeah, so 6. Yeah, so she'll take another 3. And he starts shaking his hands. Why won't this work?
Oh, it's all right. We all have performance issues once in a while.
Thalos is up. Thalos is going to run around here, duck behind this pillar, and she's got her quill comes back out, and it just starts writing.
Love that for her.
All right, Cora, you're up.
Okay, so 1 second. Okay, so my duplicate is gonna run over here, which I think is out of this shit. And then I'm gonna swap places with it.
Oh wait, Cora, you're in the
Oh,
zone.
right, I can
I
make
need
a
you
wisdom
to make
save?
your wisdom save. Yeah, sorry, I keep forgetting.
That's okay. Wisdom 22.
Yeah.
No problem.
No one would ever believe it, but this bitch is wise as hell. So I'm gonna swap places with my duplicate just because she clocked that it was a fake. So hopefully she won't clock the other switcheroo. And then I will look up at Thalos or look behind at Thalos and give her a little wave. Just be like, shit's crazy. This is gonna make a great story. And I will cast. What do I want to do? How's everyone doing? Like hurt, but not horrendous.
Hal is the most hurt of us. I think.
Hal's at 24 out of 68, but that's fine. He's good. He's happy to keep going.
Okay.
He ain't hurt no bell yet.
So I will just cast Toll the Dead on her. So wisdom save.
Good damage.
I know I get to add my wisdom to my cantrip damage now, which is nice. She fails.
Ooh, she fails.
So if she takes necrotic damage, that'll be 16.
She does take necrotic damage, and she takes
All right.
full necrotic.
Solid. Okay. Then yeah, I'm gonna stay there.
All right, Turnip, you are up.
Do I make the save or do I do the confusion
Yo,
first?
yes, sorry, you do. Thank you.
Which one first?
Wisdom save first. Because if
Okay,
you do the wisdom save, you break the confusion.
right. I'll spend a luck point to get advantage on this.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey.
I didn't even fucking need it.
You break the confusion.
All right. Run away. All right. I'm assuming everybody's attention is towards Veilthorn at the moment.
I would think so, yes. People are pretty focused on the demon lady with tentacle arms.
Yeah. Shit, how many? Hold on, I can spend. Okay. 2, 4. Hal, you're getting healed. I want to subtly heal him. As can I roll a stealth?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
9, not good. Maybe advantage because everybody's focused on something else.
Sure.
16, much better. Equal to my. All right. This is you, Chris. You get back this much.
Ooh.
Not great, but it's 12.
Hey man,
An extra
way
hit,
better than
maybe.
what I had. It's half again what I already had.
That's me. I will cower under this candle, this sconce.
I
Let's
love
see
it.
if Hal cannot waste his turn. Let's see if I can make this save. Hey,
Yeah.
Attaboy.
I would like to start by using my bonus action to cast Magic Weapon.
Ooh, all right.
Nice,
And
get her
that's
ass.
2 swings. She's still prone? She is still prone.
Yep.
She is still prone. She hasn't had a turn yet.
Get your
She's up
advantage.
next.
20
Get her
Blow
ass.
everything.
Yes.
Everything.
Yes.
or
Blow
15.
everything.
Unfortunately, I can't Divine Smite because I use my bonus action to cast the
Oh, I hate the
Magic
new Divine
Weapon.
Smite so
Yeah,
much.
same.
It's terrible.
Sorry, why is there
Another-
2 damage there? Which one do I take?
You're taking the 15. I'm choosing the bigger for that one, and then the first one from this. So 12.
Okay.
Should have gone the other way, but whatever.
All right. Nicely done.
I don't
She's
think I
looking
can.
badly
Is
wounded.
that including the
do-
+1?
Oh no, it is not. Sorry, it gets
Yeah,
an
no-
extra
So
2 damage.
2 more
total.
damage.
2 more damage.
2 more damage.
Right.
total.
And I just
I love that
need
you're
to make-
eking out every bit of damage you can get.
Every bit counts.
That's a bonus action. That's bonus action. Okay, yeah, that's everything for Hal.
Okay. It is Lady Veilthorn's turn. She stands up. She says, "We will meet again, you can be assured." She disappears.
I look at the professor. I'm like, can't you counterspell that shit?
He just like looks at you and shrugs, and he's like, "I don't do it on purpose."
I'm like, do it by accident, goddammit.
I can't.
And Hal's
I don't know how.
Hal's just gonna like plant his sword in the ground in front of him, lean over to Derek, and be like, "So, you single?"
Yes.
His eyes like go big and they dart towards Rill, and he just looks at you and kind of like goes,
And Hal just shrugs. He's like, "Oh, okay." And he starts walking away, and when he walks over to like dupe Cora because he can't tell the difference between the two, he just goes, "I don't know." Didn't answer.
Dude, Cora pats Hal on like the chest plate of his armor, and her hand kind of goes through him. She goes, "Thanks for trying." Or I guess I say it, and I'll swap places. I appreciate the effort.
Oh,
Can I insight check that? What was his reaction with all that?
What,
Either
Hal's
will
or
say
Derek's?
Derek's. Because
yeah,
also
you
that was
can
the
give me an
funniest
insight-
way you could have asked him.
You can give me an insight check if you like.
Eva
Yeah,
will
this is
mention in
important.
the group chat that he's been using her first name an awful lot, which isn't something a bodyguard does.
I
So
know. I
that's
think they're
probably
probably
your answer.
intimate, but
Mm-hmm.
doesn't mean they're exclusive. Come on now.
Yeah, he's totally like He's totally with Rill.
Mm.
Hal's not even aware of the implication of what he just asked. He was just told to ask, so he did.
It's so funny.
That was perfect. Okay. So the question that
We should-
leaves is, was that Lady Veilthorn, or is Lady Veilthorn here somewhere still?
We should do our due diligence and find the lady if she is still alive. Perhaps this
Think-
demon has assumed her identity.
Through the group
Oh.
chat, Hal just says, this is going to be a problem when the guards get involved. The lady of the house allegedly killed the person at her dinner
Well,
and is also not the lady of the house.
if
We have a room of
assuming
witnesses at least.
we have a room of witnesses, and hopefully Lady Veilthorn is still alive, so that will clear things up.
I'm gonna like 30 seconds later, dupe me vanishes.
Okay.
But I will call
Alice
to.
is like stood beside Dupe you, and like she leans over to whisper something, and like she's gone, and she just looks around like, what the hell just happened?
I wave across the table at her.
She looks confused. Her
I give her a
notebook
little
like
wink.
things start being written down in her by her quill.
I presume you've got all of that, so that's an excellent account of events to give to guards.
I have a blow by blow, don't worry.
Oh, gorgeous work.
Thanks. Whew, that was invigorating.
Yeah, that hurt. Cora's got like an acid stain on whatever. That sucks.
Everybody, does nobody here care about the Lady Velthorn and perhaps
We should
her
find her.
presumed whereabouts?
We should find her if we
search her
can.
house.
Marrow, she comes over, she sits down in a chair. She's kind of like leaning her head in her hand. She's got, in a second, I got a blistering headache. And she like grabs some food off the table and just starts like eating.
Mm.
Where did Rimrick? Oh, they pissed off. That's annoying.
Yes, a few people ran off. Is everyone all right, though? I'm going to look around and make sure that no one's dead, other than the dead guy.
No, the only person that you guys have pretty much healed the people who seemed injured.
All right. Should we go search the house for her?
I've
think that's a good idea.
I've been saying to do that for the last 5 minutes, dear Cora.
Yes. I'm also out of like just a horrible kind of quiet thought. The meat here, it's like decidedly animal, right? Right?
Yes, it's decidedly animal.
Okay, the demon said that it ate her for breakfast, so I was just making sure that it didn't make everyone else participate in that feat. Sigh of relief. Okay. All right. Do we want to split off in groups and go search for a body?
Yeah, I think it's a good
Or
idea.
a living woman. Ideally, a living woman. Oh wait, here, hold on. And I'm gonna cast. Oh shit. Well, I guess I was gonna say I can cast sending and just get her a message, but if we've only met the fake one, then
I think we just split off and start searching. But
Yeah.
like Hal's not going to leave Turnip. But I am going to use my channel to divinity and see if there's any fiends in the area.
Oh, interesting.
evil lights up.
You do not detect any fiends in the area at this time. Other than, I don't know if Thalis would ping for you because she's a tiefling.
Maybe it's like a more mild ping.
Yeah, you get kind of like a faint. She's technically a humanoid. She's not a fiend, but she does have fiendish blood. So you do get
Is
like a faint ping from her.
Does Eva
a
ping for
question.
celestials?
Yeah. Do you get a ping
Oh
off Eva?
yeah.
I'd like to think yes, but
Yeah, I would think so too.
Yeah, I mean, in that case, Hal probably like is doing a scan of the room, passes over at Eva, stops for a second, and goes, "Nope," and keeps looking.
What was that reaction for?
I think also Cora's gonna ping for you a little bit.
Jesus.
I'm just a
Surrounded by
holy woman.
celestials.
I'm a cleric. I'm like the best one at this, so that's fun.
Shall we?
I think we should.
Yep.
Rill says, I have a suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we pretend, for the sake of the staff, that we're playing a, I don't know, a scavenger hunt game or something?
Yeah, that sounds like a
That
very
way
good
they
idea.
don't know that we're looking for their dead mistress.
That might
Hopefully
be
not dead,
a
but
good
yes.
call. Yes.
All agreed.
Mhm.
Everyone in this room.
I agree.
Hal probably just looks at Rill, looks at himself covered in like acid and gore, and goes, scavenger hunt. And he's gonna grab one of the napkins off the table and just start wiping his armor off.
Oh,
Yeah,
Professor
Cora's
Tavia
also
says,
got
"Oh,
like a shirt ruined or something.
I can help with that."
No,
And
no,
he's
no, no,
like
no, no,
starts
no,
to
no, no,
cast
no,
a
no,
spell
no.
towards you, Hal.
Hal is, despite his common sense, going to allow the spell to happen.
Okay. Let's roll a d20 and see if it does.
Inflict wounds.
Yeah.
It happens. He casts prestidigitation and you find yourself clean.
Hal lets out a
Anyone else
large
need a little bit
sigh.
of
Just
cleaning?
I mostly got in the clothing, so it's fine. That's not
It
true.
is-
I took a big hit.
Like I might be able to do a mending.
You know, I actually kind of like the look. It's rugged.
Sure, here. Let me fix it for you.
No, it's I'm gonna scoot. Who wants to go
You get
search? I'm gonna
hit.
go search.
Yeah.
Perhaps we should resume. We should start the search.
Mm-hmm.
He reaches out to heal mend your clothing, Cora, and where he touches your clothing, it leaves a smoldering hand mark. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so
That's all
sorry.
right.
I didn't mean to. Oh God, it's I can fix it. I can fix it.
Nope.
I'm just getting Hal. I'm just getting Hal out the door. Let's just fucking go. This guy's a fucking moron.
Hal's
Even
just
like,
following.
He's dumber than I am.
While Hal's following Turnip, he'll just say, it appears the demon's gone.
Well, that's very good, but we should. But hopefully, Lady Veilthorn is just tied up somewhere. She's been
And
so
Rill says,
terribly kind to us.
I highly doubt that, but let's hope that. And you guys fan out into the house searching for your hostess, but we will have to handle that in 4 weeks' time.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Do you see what you do to us?
Mm.
Shauna?
This is
sorry.
Cora's fault.
I know. I'm sorry. What a fun cliffhanger.
So I guess next week we will be playing a Call of Cthulhu game. We'll be doing a 3-shot Call of Cthulhu, and I think what I'm going to do is we'll use the same characters, and it will be a continuation, but it will be 3 kind of one-shot style campaigns, and that way, if we don't stream the second one in the middle when Nick is not available, it won't be weird to stream the third one.
Okay.
Yeah,
sounds good.
Do that.
I did reach out to Seb. Seb is not available. He's got a lot going on at the moment, so we are still looking for another player or 2. As I said, I do have other people I can reach out to, but if there's anyone you guys would like to invite, other than Chris, because he invites terrible people, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, people just need to leave for months.
Yeah, you're
at a
forbidden.
time.
You're forbidden from inviting people. You've had your privilege.
Yeah, but if there's anyone else that you guys think would enjoy Call of Cthulhu, then shoot me a message and we will include them in the group, and I will see who I can find on the server.
Sure.
I'll see you guys in a month.
We're
All
definitely playing on the 6th, right?
Yeah, when's your birthday? Wait, I know that. Your birthday. Hold on. You're the 29th, aren't you?
18th.
Me? No.
Yeah, Chang.
Nick?
When's your birthday?
Me?
Chang.
No, it's the 18th. It's on a Monday.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Why do I have that in wrong? Okay.
Why are you taking notes on my birthday?
So I know when your
So that she can make sure she's not around to play D&D on your birthday.
Precisely.
Look, just show up on the 6th. I swear to God. No, y'all better show up on the 6th.
We're getting
Days
tantalizingly
out.
close to Turnip's secrets, and now we have to
Mm.
take a month off.
Yeah, wait, with the channel divinity, did anything ping for Turnip?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
No.
Okay.
For now.
For now.
Oh my god.
All right,
Okay,
guys, good
interesting.
game.
All
I'm
right.
heading out, and I will be sending you guys the Call of Cthulhu stuff
Mhm.
sometime probably this weekend.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
No
doke.
problem.
Sounds good.